Ο Andras Avidor πέταξε σήμερα από την Ουγγαρία, όπου ζει με την οικογένειά του και ήρθε ειδικά για την εκδήλωσή μας. Πριν ασχοληθεί με τις επιχειρήσεις, ήταν πιλότος ελικοπτέρων διάσωσης και έχει υπηρετήσει σε 2 πολέμους. Είναι ο άνθρωπος που τα έχει δει όλα στην κυριολεξία. Και είναι ένας άνθρωπος που δεν του αρκεί η δική του επαγγελματική ευημερία, αλλά επέλεξε να δίνει τις μάχες του καθημερινά, αναπτύσσοντας το επιχειρήν, όχι μόνο το δικό του, αλλά και πολλών εκατοντάδων επιχειρηματιών της χώρας του, της Ουγγαρίας. Ο Άντρας έφερε το σύστημα της BNI στην Ουγγαρία και τη Σλοβακία, ανεβάζοντας τον πύχη πολύ ψηλά. Με την ετήσια συνδρομή του μέλους BNI στη χώρα του να ξεπερνά το 130% του μισθού του μέσου εργαζόμενου, ο Άντρας έχει καταφέρει και είναι υπερήφανος που κάθε χρόνο η αξία της καρέκλας στις ομάδες της BNI Ουγγαρίας ξεπερνά κατά μέσο όρο τα $100.000. Δηλαδή, κάθε μέλος της BNI στην Ουγγαρία, από συστάσεις που πραγματοποιούνται μέσα από την BNI, αυξάνει το τζίρο του κατά μέσο όρο $100.000 το χρόνο. Andras, the stage is yours. Before I leave you alone, just a quick question. Did you fly yourself here or you just flew here?
No, I was flying a helicopter.
But not today.
Not
You didn't
today.
come? Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for Vasilis. Because actually, 5 minutes ago, I went out. I was looking at Athene. It's a beautiful city. I was practicing the next sentence. Kalispera. And you know what I just remembered? The way I get to the BNI business, it's actually through a woman that is working in Greece. And she gave a referral to a woman that's working in Israel. And she said to my ex-wife that somebody looking for a Hungarian businessman in Hungary. So actually everything started in Greece, okay? So I'm so happy to be here, and I'm really happy to tell a story about the super growth. Because most of us here are small and medium enterprises. Most of us looking for a big growth. How can we go ahead, improve our businesses? And one of the things that I learned in the last 10 years in BNI, that somebody in this organization has the answer. So when I was searching for what is the ultimate tool that big companies, super companies, using for growth, actually you won't believe, but I found out that most of them using networking. And I'm going to show you some tools today, how to implement the tools that Google is using, how to implement the tools that the banks using to make a super growth in a market. So I'm going to speak about 3 things. The first is going to be NPS. It's Net Promoter Score. This is a measurement that Apple measures itself. I'm going to speak about the super growth engines. What are the engines you can turn it on and like an aircraft or like a space shuttle grow your business. And the third one, I'm going to show you a small example of networking, how to use it and what to do with. I always like to say that I always like to ask from the presenters in my own conferences to assure me that what they are speaking about is not just blah, 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 but it has some true results. So behind me you see the growth of BNI, an organization that measuring Net Promoter Score, and it's almost the same level like Apple and Google. So the tools I'm going to show you, it's based on references, based on numbers, based on figures. It's not just a theory that maybe work, maybe not, because we don't have time. We don't have time to waste to listen to something that it doesn't work. So the first question, what is Net Promoter Score? Does anybody know what is the Net Promoter Score? Just raise your hand. If you don't know what is Net Promoter Score, please raise your hand. If you will not raise your hand, doesn't matter what I'm asking, please raise your hand. Okay. There are some honest people here, so it's good. So don't worry, it's in Wikipedia, you can read it. A Net Promoter Score, actually, this is a score when we're asking our clients or our suppliers or our friends, how likely is it that you will promote proactively our product or service to your friends, colleagues, to anybody, in a scale of 1 to 10. If you said, you know, I don't like you, so I will not promote your product or service, so I'm giving you 2 or 3 or 5, we call them detractors. Everybody that gives between 0 to 6, it's called detractors. The people that says, you know what, you're a nice person, Vasilis. Maybe I will promote you, maybe not. I'm giving you a 7 or 8. We call them the passives one. You know, those one that doesn't want to conflict with anybody, just giving you something so you cannot say anything wrong about them. And there are the promoters. Who got invited here by a friend? Who heard about this event from a friend? Excellent. So the friend that invited you, actually it's a promoter. This friend took the time to call you and say, hey, my friend, there's going to be a good event with good food, that it's good to come there, etc., etc. So you come, right? So this is what we would call promoters. The people that would say, yes, I'm willing to promote your product or service because I like you, I like your service, so I'm giving you a 9 on a 10. Now, how to calculate this Net Promoter Score? It's very easy. You're just taking the people, the percentage of the people that are promoters, minus the detractors, and you get a figure. For instance, if from 100 people, 20 are promoters and 30 are detractors, you have minus 10 points. Okay, is it clear? Now, this is the figure that Apple, Google measures. The clients, how much they are willing to promote proactively their products. Now, the average company has somewhere around 0 points. The great companies usually have 10 points or 15 points. The super companies have 50 plus points. It means that every client of yours at least bringing 1 new client. This is a wire growth, 1.1 client. So the first tool I just want you to, I recommend you to do is measure your NPS. If Google doing it, Apple doing it, it's important to know how much your friends, your colleagues, your suppliers, your clients is promoting you. This is the first one. Now, the second question that every businessman will ask, how can I grow my business, right? What is the easiest way to grow my business, to get referrals, to get promotions by others, right? Now, most of us, when we're speaking about referrals and getting recommendations, the first people that we're thinking about is the clients, right? The sentence that most of us always telling ourselves, I'm giving you a great service, you should promote me. You should tell your friends that I'm doing a great service, right? Now, if you're doing a homework, you're going home and you're checking how many good referrals you're getting from your clients, you will be surprised. Out of every certain client that are satisfied with you will give you a referral. The 12 others will forget to give you a recommendation or a referral. And yes, you can call them all the day and ask for referrals, and please recommend us, and please write down the 5 top friends that you have, and please call them and recommend us, but they will not do it. They will not do it. Why? It's very easy. We call them the cake issue, you know, the cake. Why is the cake? Because if you're going to a shop, you're buying a cake, you're paying the money, they're giving you the cake, you're going to the exit. If the shop owner will shout on you, hey, did you like my cake? You said, yeah, I like it. So you should recommend me. And we said, hell not. I just paid for the cake, thank you very much. You give me the service, I give you my money, that's it, we're equal. No. You like my cake, you should give me recommendations. Call your friends, tell everybody that you have the best cake and send them here. And you said, no, hey, guy, calm down. I pay my money. That's it, right? We are equal. Now you are laughing at this story. But think about yourself. How many times you told your sales guy, ask for recommendations, for referrals? He was satisfied. He has to give us recommendations. They don't have to give you anything. They paid for you. You give the service. That's it. So how can we make the clients a growth engine? How can we make them giving us referrals? What do you think? Thank you for the answers. Probably it was in Greek, so I didn't understand. But I hope you just said that the best way is to get more referrals from the clients is giving them more, right? Helping them more. Now, you will find around 25,000 books. 25,000 books about how to get more business from clients, how to get more referrals. So do you want me to keep on and speak about it? No. You can download the books for free, you can download for money, read the books. So I will not speak about the client issues. I will speak about the second growth engine. One of my friends has a printer company of 67 employees. And we were speaking, and he said, look, Andras, we're investing so much money to grow our business, marketing, online marketing. We're speaking with our clients. We're taking them to dinner. We're doing a lot. And still, we are not growing enough. We want to grow more. What can we do? So I asked them one question. Can you tell me what is the Net Promoter Score belong to your employees? How much they are recommending your services, your companies to potential clients? He says, what are you speaking about? The receptionist in my company is supposed to give me referral to clients? And I asked him, did you pay him? Do you pay salary to him? He said, yes. I'm pretty sure that you have the receptionist to grow your company, right? You're not paying anybody just to have fun in your company. So I recommended them, you know what, don't start with the receptionist, but let's get like 5 to 10 employees in a room, and let's give them a 10 minutes presentation about who is an ideal client for you, why it's good for the potential client to meet you, and ask for referral. You know what, let's give it a try, just a try. Now, what do you think after that they did this presentation to all the employees, all the 67 employees, including the sales manager, the HR manager, everybody, how many referrals, how many new clients they acquired in 3 months? I don't hear. 0. Thank you very much for being optimistic. 26. 26 new clients in the worth of 1.5 million euros for 3 years agreements. And they were surprised because it's come out that one of the ladies in the HR department, her brother-in-law has a company that needs a printing, and etc., and etc. So the first issue, you have employees that have trust in your business and they have no clue what are you looking for, because you never take the time in 10 minutes to explain them what is your goal, who is the ideal client, and how to give you a referral. Now, it's not just that. IBM, some years ago, did a survey and they checked how the best team, how the best people got to the work of IBM, how they get to this position. And they found out that the best people came by referral. Somebody in the company, when they heard that there is a new position of a IT something guy, the person came to the HR manager and said, hey, I know that you're looking for a new IT guy. I have somebody to recommend you. And IBM found out that this was the best referrals for the organization. So IBM decided that in some departments, instead of paying headhunting, the headhunting cost now they're getting to the department if they're solving the problem by referrals. Now, what is unique in this, that when I'm recommending somebody to my company, I'm taking responsibility. So when we have a new employee, and he may be a little bit lazy, I'm coming to him and say, hey, I give you the recommendation to come to this company. Please, do your best. Now, until now, it was not a big issue. But this one you will like. This is my most liked part. Most of your suppliers, when you're looking at your balance sheet, you see them on the expense part, right? You are paying to the supplier who's giving you service. That's it. My suppliers are in the marketing budget part. And now please listen. I know it's after food. I know that we still don't have desserts and you feel sad now. But don't worry. We're going to have desserts in the end. Because Vasilis was very clever. He said, look, I'm putting Andras on the stage after the food. Maybe he's not so good. But if he's not so good, in the end, we're going to have something sweet. So, but listen, this is something that's changing the mind. I was considering, hey, I'm paying so much money to my suppliers. How can I create from expense, how can I make them marketing budget? And I was thinking, and then I said to myself, I will call them. So I called up one of my biggest suppliers and said, hey, would you like to have more business? What was the answer? Yes. I said, okay, good. Would you like me to give you referrals to my best contacts? He said, yes. I will be very happy. I said, would you like to increase your prices? What he said? Yes. Andras, where is the catch? Right? Well, are you getting crazy? I said, no, listen, I will tell you the truth. I want to come to your company. I have trust in you. Please tell me exactly who is your ideal client, how can I help you? Because I have trust in your service, because I'm paying to you, and I'm willing to give you referrals to my best contacts. And he said, okay, I'm open, but tell me why. Why are you doing this? I said, look, if you like what I'm doing, I'm only request to do the same to me. Come to my office, listen to me, listen who is an ideal client for me, what is my big dream client, and if you have trust in me, and if you have the relation I'm looking for, just give me a referral, just connect us. Would you do it? He said, yeah, you know what, let's do it. So, what do you think, how many new referrals, how many new contacts, how many new prospects I gave to this big supplier of me? Give me a number. 10, 9, 19. She's angry on me, sorry. How do you say 19 in Greek? Exactly. So it was 26. Now, what happened? He also gave me a lot of referrals, right? So I had income. Now I'm spending, let's say, 50,000 euros annually to his services, but the referrals and the recommendations and the new clients that he brought me actually brings me 100,000 euros income. So now it's a marketing budget. I spent 50,000, I got 100,000 income, so I have a return on investment of I doubled my cost, right? So since then, every year, I'm sitting down with the top 10 suppliers, doing this one-to-one meeting, doing this, I'm open up my contacts, and I say, okay, check how can I help you. And if you're doing the same, you can increase your price because actually you're a marketing budget. You are not in my expense. Is it sounds good? Do you like it? How do you say yes? Okay. It's funny because in Hungarian, nem means no. But who cares? So the last one, before the last one, we have the friends and family. And I know what is the first thought. Okay. It has to be more than 50,000, otherwise it's not return on investment. Was it a good answer? Trust me, my financial advisor is the president of the board of Deutsche Telekom. So I'm okay, trust me. So let's get back to the point, okay? When we speak about the growth engine, the friends and family, we usually say, no. I don't want to involve my wife. She's not in the business, and it's good for me, right? And I don't want to involve my brother-in-law, and I don't want to involve my best friends. You know, we're going out for skiing, but we don't speak about business. Now, it's going to be a little bit rude, but if you have a paper and a pen, please just grab it to you, a paper and a pen, if you have. If no, just open up your phone now. Just take your phone to your hand, please. Take your phone to your hand. And I want to do a small example. Please write on a paper or in your phone the 3 most important person from your family, from your friends. 3 of the most important person from your family or your friends. Are you doing it, sir? You have to write it, please. You don't write. Okay. If you have these 3 people, now please write down 3 questions. The question is, what is his biggest challenge currently that he's fighting to solve? Second, what is he proud of it from the last 3 or 6 months? Something that he achieved or she achieved. What is he proud of? And the third question, what is his current goal or dream that he's willing to achieve in the next 3 to 6 months? This is the questions, right? Challenge, proud, and goal. Of the 3 persons that are most important in your life as friends and family. Now, if you don't know the answer because you didn't ask these questions from the 3 most important people from the last 6 months, you didn't ask these questions, so actually you don't know the answer. You're just guessing the answer. And now you feel bad. Now you feel bad, right? I almost died in my life. I really see the light in the end of the tunnel. I was in a flight over the sea. I was flying with the Israel Air Force here in Greece. I was flying with the US Army. And once you understand that every day something wrong can happen with you, every day, nobody guarantees you that tomorrow it will be a perfect day. And you don't know the answer for the 3 most important people. What is the challenge, why they are proud of it, and what are their dreams? They don't know because you didn't ask them. Why? Because you are not putting a focused one-to-one meeting with them frequently, right? Now, you will be surprised. Once we learned about it, we gather the people, we gather with our families, with our friends, and we are speaking also about challenges. We are speaking about goals. We are speaking about, I'm proud of being a presenter in Greece. And when you're speaking about your challenge with your best friend, what he will try to do is to help you, right? Now, once you are involving them in your business, once you are telling them what you're looking for, you will be surprised that you're going to get referrals, businesses. Now, one of my biggest partners is Vodafone. It's not a small company. Vodafone, do you know Vodafone? It's also in Greece. It's a telecommunication company. The way I got Vodafone, I sat down with my best friend. He was a sales guy in Citibank, not a corporate manager or something. And I said, look, Andras, he also called Andras, I would like to share with you my challenges, what am I proud of it, and what is my goal. And I told him that I'm willing to have a cooperation with Vodafone. And he said, you know what? One of my girlfriends, she's a manager at Vodafone. I don't know what is she doing, but I will connect you. And then we signed a contract of 150,000 euros for half a year. Then we sold them trainings. Then they bought 18 memberships. And I can go on. It's almost 400,000 euros income. Now, how did I help this guy? They told me that they have a dream to live in Australia. And I helped them, and they lived for 5 years in Australia, and his wife was a marketing manager for Geberit. Geberit is a product of sanitary tools, right? So this is what happens. This is a growth tool. This is a growth tool when you're using it. Now, what happens if you're doing? If you speak with the owners of the company, it doesn't matter which size, you're going to have a feeling like a startup. In a startup, the owner is pushing the company. He's coming. He's asking questions. How can I help you? What kind of relationships you're looking for? When you have clients who are recommending you, you're feeling like Apple and Google. Who has here Gmail account? Gmail account? Great. Who doesn't have Gmail account? And I will not ask the third question, right? Who will not raise his hand? Doesn't matter what I'm asking. Gmail, if you remember Gmail, it was a genius step. They said, if you want a Gmail, you have to get an invitation from somebody. And we were calling our friends, do you have an invitation for me? Oh, no, I give it to my best friends. But I'm your best friends. The other best friends. And this was Gmail's genius start. They achieved, the clients was recommending the product very highly. So this is what happens if you have 5 growth engines. The owners helping you, the clients recommending you, the employees building up an A-type team for you, they bringing in the next teammate. They bringing in the potential clients for you. But the most important is suppliers. This is the easiest. If you just choose this growth engine, it's enough. It's a 10 to 15% growth by just sitting down with your suppliers, friends and family. Now, who to start with? Who to start with? I have so many, we have 9,000 clients, I think, something like that. So which client to sit down? We have hundreds of suppliers. Which of them to sit down? We have employees in the team. I think we have more than 70 people in just one business. Which employee to sit down? Now, most of us, if I would ask you, please write down the 5 best clients of you, you immediately can write down their names, right? So some universities checked this, and it came up that actually when you're really checking those clients, these are not your best clients. Those are the people that are more sympathetic to you, and you're speaking a lot with them, but not always those are the best clients. So how can you know who is the best client? This is an easy issue. You can take any kind of priorities, any. We took here financial behavior, if he brings clients, added value to the brand, type of service, potential growth, and you can put weights. You can say, now, currently, the most important thing for me is financial behavior because we have a financial crisis. I want clients that are paying ahead. I want clients that are always paying. And this is the most important for me, so I'm giving 10 points, possibly 10 points for this issue. If you bring clients because you want to grow really fastly, I'm giving 10 points. But let's say, what is the type of service? It's not so important for me, so it's maximum 7 points reachable. And then you start to give points to your clients. You're taking client A, and he's a good guy. He's always paying ahead, always paying on time. But he doesn't bring clients, so I'm giving him only 1 point. He's not a big added value to my brand, but the type of service that we're giving him is a good service because we have a big profit on that. The potential of growth with this client is big because he's growing very quickly, etc., etc. So actually, he has 30 points, and he is my top 1 client. And you will be surprised. If you're doing this kind of examination, you will find out that in the top 10 clients, you have at least 3 to 5 that you didn't know that they are your top clients. And those are the people that you start to sit down, because birds of feather flock together. Those people, their friends are similar to them. And you want this A client to give you referrals because his friends are also his type of people. Think about your 5 best friends. Usually, they are with the same attitude, with the same financial level, right? So this is what I want. I want my best clients to start to promote me, not the last clients. I want my best suppliers to promote me. And you can also do this to suppliers. You see, I just changed the priorities, I changed the weight, and I now know who are the best suppliers. I want to sit down with them first, not with the guy that is always loud and always speaking and calling me every day, but with the person that is the best one. Is it clear? Do you have questions? No? Okay, we can go on. So now you're asking yourself, okay, I know this Net Promoter Score, I understand, I can measure it. I understand now who is the best client, the best supplier. You can do it for the best employee, you can do the same. How can I improve it? How can I get more? How can I get more promoters? The first, please measure the Net Promoter Score every quarter. Just send it out. It's 1 question. How much you would like, how is it you would like to recommend a service or product? Or how proactive you are in recommending our service, 1 to 10. Just 1 question, 1 question. And you're going to get a Net Promoter Score. Once you have it, and you know who is the top clients, who are the top suppliers, then do a 1-to-1. Call them and meet with them personally. This is the strongest way. You sit down, you're helping them, you're doing it, and it works. And it works. If I can choose from 9,000 clients, choosing the top 15 and spend 1 hour with them, and my business growing like hell, I think it's worth it. And if not you, the person, send the sales manager, somebody that has good relationship with that person. And then the last issue, when you are there, this is a very important question. What shall we improve so you will be glad to promote us more, or proactively promote us? This is a genius question. I have the lawyer at a very big firm in Hungary, and the client said that everything is okay, but for some reason they are not recommending the lawyer. And then we sat down with all the best clients, and we asked this question, and most of them told us that there is no privacy when they're coming to the law firm. There's a lot of people there. When you're sitting in a room and speaking with your lawyer, you hear the other room, so you are afraid that they are listening to you also, and you are losing information. So they are good lawyers, everything is okay, but you are afraid to go to their office. So you are not recommending other people to go there. Once the lawyer changed it, they put some noise-proof doors, and they changed the place where the clients are waiting. The net promoters jump up, and he's getting more and more recommendations. Just a small question. Now, this is my last slide, so I hope that in the next 10 minutes you're going to have some sweet, but before we're doing it, I told you that I'm going to speak about the Net Promoter Score. I'm going to speak about how to improve it, how to get more referrals, how to use the super engines, those 5 growth engines, and then I'm going to speak about the networking. Networking is not what you see here now. What you see now, it's building and getting new connections. Networking is a net of people working on each other's challenges, goals, and helping each other proactively and professionally. This is networking. Now, networking based on only one value, only one thought, and it's called givers gain. Clients, you remember the cake issue? Clients not recommending because they are feeling equal to you. So if you're giving them something valuable, they will give you back. If you help them to have more business, they will help you to have more business. Now, I want to show you what is givers gain, because I spoke like 25 minutes now, it was boring, and I want you to have fun. So please, now listen to me. Everybody wake up? Okay, good. How do you say it, yes, in Greek? Nem, okay, okay. Now please do the next. Find somebody around you, probably somebody next to you, and make a pair, make a pair. Turn to him or turn to her. Please do it now. Turn to somebody at your table, please. Oh, you are very energetic. Wow. Look at me. Excellent. Now, everybody has a pair? Shh. Now, please look down to the shoes. And the person that has the bigger shoe, please raise your hand. Look, the mission is very easy. Have a pair, look down. Who has the bigger shoes, raise the hand. Every pair has to have some. Okay, excellent. Now, please close your hand to a fist. And now put the fist in front of the face of the other person, to your pair. Please, close. Don't touch it. Just put it close. Do you have a pair? But please turn to the circle. Put there, close. Don't touch, don't touch. Oh, thank you. Now listen, I will explain it only twice. The person, where is the fist? The person that has the fist in front of the face, like this, your mission is to open this fist with any tool, without blood, in 10 to 15 seconds. When I say go, you have to do anything that you want, don't hurt him too much, to open his fist in 10 to 15 seconds. Everybody has the pair? Okay, good luck. Okay, stop, please, Steve. I'm very glad that there is no cameras here, okay? Who tried to ticker the other person? Tickering. Oh, good, good. Okay. Who tried to force the fist? Who tried to force it? Good, thank you very much, sir. Who tried to kill? Oh, no, no, no kill. Who tried to ask to open the fist? Okay. Now, please raise your hand if you succeeded to open the fist. Now, please raise your hand if you didn't succeed. Excellent. Now, who did we test now? Who was the person that we tested? Who was the person that we tested? The guy with the fist or the other person that has the fist in the face? The other person with the face. No. We were tested the guy with the fist. What was the mission that the guy with the fist got? What was the goal? What was the goal of the guy that was holding the fist? Not to open. Who said it? Did I say it not to open? Did I give a mission to the guy with the fist not to open his hand? No. So now I'm going to give you a lesson that really changed my life. When they did it to me, I was holding my fist. I was a soldier for 9 years. Trust me, you cannot open it. And if yes, I will kill you. And then they said the next thing. The guy with the fist, actually, he had no mission. We didn't ask him to, don't open it. We just said, that's it. But what happened in his mind? He said, hey, if he wins, it means I'm losing because he opened up my hand. So the only way that I can win if I'm holding my fist. So he's losing. This is win-lose situation. The win-win thinking, the networking thinking, the giver's gain thinking is the next. Ask yourself, what is my mission? I didn't get any kind of mission. What is his mission? Open my fist as soon as possible. If I'm cooperating with him, is it damaging me? No. If I'm cooperating with him, in the future, if I have a mission, will he assist me? Yes. So actually, my mission is helping him to achieve his goal as fast as he can. So immediately that the mission starts, I'm opening my hand, right? This is cooperation. This is networking. This is giver's gain. Always search for the win-win situation. Thank you very much for your time. Have a pleasure.